Next up on WTV, 7v7 football season, this week's episode of STEM Spotlight, and this week's edition of My Life As. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, May 4th, and I'm Maya Silberman with today's Daily Update brought to you by Wingspan TV. 2 teachers on campus have been honored by SMU for their work in the classroom. WTV's Ashish Shah has the story.
GT Humanities teachers Elizabeth Evans and Sarah Wiseman received the SMU Excellent Educator Award, recognizing their work.
I adore working as a co-teacher, especially with Miss Evans, because it challenges me to be a better teacher every day.
The Dean of the Humanities Department is the one who presented the award to us, which was really meaningful. And actually, one of the things that I ended up really enjoying about this award was watching the footage of our interview that we had and his discussion of the importance of the humanities, which of course is such a big passion of ours, and it was really exciting to hear what he had to say.
Although a complete surprise to the teachers, freshman Ketki Maherkard feels it was well-deserved given the amount of effort they put into teaching every day.
Right after Miss Wiseman came in, all of the counselors and some of the staff came in holding balloons and banners and I don't know what, but it was a present. And there was one guy recording the entire thing, and they announced how they were, both the teachers were given the award.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Ashish.
Band is having their final concert of the year, wrapping up concert season. The spring concert that Band is hosting for the year is space-themed, playing many popular pieces like Star Wars.
I'm excited for this spring concert because we're playing Star Wars, which is a very famous piece that a lot of people like to hear.
But for many seniors, it's their last concert in high school.
Just being my last concert, it's really bittersweet, like most things in your senior year of high school. I'm really excited for the audience to come down and hear some of the pieces. We have a nice full band and it's very powerful, all of our pieces.
The concert is tonight at 7 in the auditorium for free. Reporting for WTV, I am Maya Silberman. When you think of a monster, you probably think of a terrifying, bloodthirsty creature. However, these monsters are completely harmless as they will be presented in an upcoming show featuring students' art pieces. WTV's Jeremy Jessup has the details.
Students of all ages are participating in a collaborative art show. The show will take place at Van and Vetter Middle School during Van and Vetter's production of Beauty and the Beast.
I'm really excited for the art show because I think it will be really cool to see all the different grade levels work together, and I also really like the fact that it's an open-ended art show because I think it will be really cool to see all the different art styles. I just think it's going to look really nice.
Middle school students are making dolls based off of drawings of elementary school students, and then high school students are creating paintings based off of the dolls.
The benefit of this is just kind of bringing the community of this particular part of town all together and kind of showing how the arts grow throughout their school career.
The show takes place tonight from 5:30 to 6:30. Reporting for Wingspan TV, I am Jeremy Jessup.
The 2023 football season doesn't officially start until the fall, but the Redhawks are already getting ready. WTV's Bennett Collin explains.
The team is using the spring to help prepare for the fall by playing in a 7-on-7 league for the past month, and their last game of the year is tomorrow.
It helps the skilled people, it helps them practice, and it just improves everyone all around.
The 7-on-7 season serves multiple purposes according to head coach Matt Sweeney.
Well, I mean, there is the carryover on certain skills, but I think the number one thing is that there's 2 things. One, it allows them to compete. And being a competitor and learning to compete, that's always important. But then the second part is just working together as a team and a unit, and it's a chance to do that in a competitive environment.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Bennett Kalin.
In this episode of STEM Spotlight, AP Calculus BC teacher Jennifer Rumry covers differential equations and their applications to the field. Here's WTV's Rayon Mansour with more.
Students in AP Calculus BC must know and master the fundamentals of calculus in order to be sufficiently prepared for their AP exam on Monday, and differential equations are considered a cornerstone of the course's material.
A differential equation is an equation of rate. And when we know the rate that something is happening, a lot of times we want to know the amount that accumulated during a specific time, or maybe the rate of the rate, which is the acceleration.
Differentials are used heavily in various STEM fields and are crucial knowledge for all students going into STEM.
I can think of a lot of applications with engineering, especially mechanical and aerospace, where you are looking at the way things move and motion, and you're given rate. You know how fast something spins, you know how fast something moves.
Many students have already mastered this concept in its entirety and use that mastery to assist them in learning more complex concepts.
It's actually easier, I would say, because it's just simply stating how well you know logistic and exponential and how you can tie that back with differential equations. I would say the more harder concepts in calculus are like polar.
Reporting for WTV, this is Rayan Mansour.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of club volleyball player Reed Edward.
My practice starts at 7:30 and ends at 9:30. We practice on Mondays and Wednesdays, and this practice was our first practice from a week off after a tournament that we had. We started with peppering a little bit, and then our coaches talked to us in the beginning about last tournament and what we needed to improve on and stuff. And then we broke into groups to work on serve receive, serving and setters. And so we worked on serve receive for a little bit. And then our two middles got in the box and served at us, and we did serve receive again. After that, we worked on our setter middle connection, and we played defense against our middles. And then after that, we did some more gameplay, like 6-on-6, and our coaches played a little bit because we had some people missing. And then it was one of our setters' birthday, so they brought us nothing but cakes.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The educational travel opportunity of a lifetime is available to all students in the summer of 2024 in a non-Frisco ISD affiliated EF tour trip being led by teacher Brian Higgins. To find out more about this unique travel experience, register using the QR code on the screen for the Zoom information and enrollment meeting on May 4th. The annual beach volleyball tournament is being held on May 13th at the beach in Craig Ranch. Scan the QR code to register and pay by May 8th. Students are able to turn in textbooks to Mrs. Bryant in the AP reception starting immediately. They would like to have all books returned by May 12th. After the deadline, students' name will be added to the outstanding fines list, and we will begin to receive calls on May 15th. AP exams will be held May 1st to May 12th. AP students can check their room and seat locations on the rosters in the rotunda and by the gyms. Students with a morning exam must arrive on campus no later than 7:30 a.m. Bus transportation will not be provided for AM exams. Students with an afternoon exam must bring a lunch from home, as the cafeteria will not be open prior to the afternoon exam start time. Hola! Are you interested in traveling to Spain and experiencing the many facets of Spanish life as you participate in hands-on cultural activities? If so, then you should join an EF Tours trip for the summer of 2024. This is a non-school sponsored trip. Contact Ms. Vicente or Mrs. Franco if you have any questions. Scan the QR code to register for the parental informational meeting on May 11th. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Maya Silberman for Wingspan TV.